last I heard, I was looking at my ship's, what do you call it? The glass, the bottle that changes, and I was sitting on my box trying to figure out how to open it, and also thinking about where Gur was.
I remember James was a cat. He ran in front of the pyramid. They chased him. He ran out of their aggro range and they reset.
Basically.
I think we were all resting though. Like we were all.
I think y'all
Yeah.
went back to the tavern and were resting after you had cast enlarge on yourself and throw James into the air like a ragdoll.
And everyone took showers.
Nobody took showers.
No, Layla took a shower. I told you Layla took a shower.
Layla didn't take no shower. He's nasty.
Okay, Layla's gonna go take a shower then.
Layla wakes up smelling nasty. When you wake up and like you just feel it, you're like, ugh. I'm a little nasty right now. You like lift up the covers and you can smell your balls. Like,
That's
ugh.
Layla in fucking Discord right now.
Ugh.
Uh-oh, stinky.
You gotta check the smell, dude. Do a little lift check.
Gotta lift up them titties. Make sure you fucking wipe them.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Ugh.
He goes.
Oh lad,
He
you
brings that.
smell like shite.
Well, I feel like shite. You don't smell any better. And he's bringing the what do you call it?
How
The
can you
chest.
smell me? You don't have a nose.
What?
What? I have a
Pardon.
nose.
Layla doesn't have a nose.
Lalo has a nose.
No, not anymore.
Lalo definitely has a nose. Okay, so Lalo goes and he brings his box with him into the shower. And he starts showering.
Puther follows.
Lalo undresses.
Oh.
Puther sits on the box. So what's inside this thing, lad? What is it? That'll make you uncomfortable, lad.
Lalo's not uncomfortable.
Oh, that's good. Well, you don't seem to mind. Don't let me stop you. But anyways,
He starts
what's
showering.
inside this thing? Make sure you save some hot water for me.
Hey, why don't you just join me?
Roll for persuasion.
I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm just saying, go ahead and join me.
Just roll for persuasion, bro.
I'm not rolling for persuasion. I'm just saying you can come.
Yeah, you can definitely come.
Oh, I'm coming, all right.
How big is that shower, lad?
How big is the shower?
As big as we need it to be.
I think I'll pass it. Just save me some warm water, will you?
It's big enough.
Well, you see, the problem is that I'll need you to turn it on for me. I can't quite reach the handle. These showers over here aren't, I guess, able all. They're made for those that are at least 5'1".
He turns the shower head and kind of like puts his finger to it to like, make it spray at Puther.
Oh, what are you doing, lad? I asked you a damn question about this fucking box. Get this fucking... Stop it.
And he throws some soap at him.
It falls on the ground. I look at you in the eyes. But you're gonna pick that up, aren't you, lad?
Well, you're closer.
Well, I know I'm closer. But I want you to be closer to me.
What? Why?
Nothing. Did you need me to get the soap for you?
Yeah,
I
can you
dropped
pick it up?
Puther bends down to pick it up, but he like makes sure his ass is facing away from Lilo, and he never breaks eye contact when picking it up. So I've been down slowly.
I can feel it down in the
Pick it
plum.
up. Well, what do you want me to do with it, lad?
That's for you. I'm about done. He gets
Oh.
out, walks by just dripping wet and naked. Everything's coming off his body because it's like all, it's all emerald and shiny.
I don't know if we have any towels, lad, but you could use my beard to dry off.
Emerald. Puther notices that Lalo has no dick.
Oh, that's not gonna do it for me, lad. But anyways, what's inside this box?
Oh, the dick comes out.
Not that box.
I got a cloaca.
I didn't ask. A Clahuda?
A cloaca.
Clawada?
I don't know how to open up the box. You got an idea?
Well, I'm sure a sharp enough knife would get something out, but...
Well, I'm gonna sit
Wait,
here
are we
and pull-
talking about the same box?
I'm gonna pull some seaweed out while you sit here.
Well,
and
for
hold-
me, if you rub hard enough, it typically, Oh, you're talking about the... Yeah. That one... I think a good swing with the hammer might, get things going. If you know what I mean.
I'd rather not,
Still don't know what box we're talking about.
but you can try if you want.
Well, you'd already invited me once, lad, but you keep asking. Third time's the charm.
This is the
Shall
first time
I?
Do you have your hammer with you?
I've always got my hammer on me.
I don't see it. Where do you keep it?
Well, it's right here. I can get naked.
I don't see it. You're naked. I see no hammer.
It's behind his second beard.
Well, lad, you're gonna have to sauce me. I get in the shower and I turn it on. But
It was already
anyways,
on. It was already on.
oh, okay.
You
I
can't
get in
reach
it
it.
then. I get in. See, well, if you want, I really could give it a good old whack. I don't think anything bad could happen from it.
Well, let me stay here because I know I'm gonna have to turn the shower off for you. So while you do that, I'm gonna start pulling out some of the seaweed. I'm gonna be up in the room over here. I'm gonna start throwing the seaweed out the window.
Oh, okay. Well, you do whatever you need to do, lad.
So he starts throwing the seaweed out the window while he's waiting for Puther, seeing if he can pull all of it out.
Okay.
So it's EWS.
I finish up my shower, I guess.
I wake up and I give myself a little sniff and there's and so I cast I think it's Druidcraft. It's one of these things. That lets me make his fucking smell. Yep. I cast Druidcraft and just surround myself in the most horrid stench skunk. To mask the vomit smell. Then I'll walk on out. Am I still
What's the other
puking, by
sick
the way?
boy doing?
Okay. Just making sure.
All right, lad. Well, I finished up my shower.
All
Here,
right.
why don't you hold it down?
Okay.
I'll grab me hammer.
Okay.
What do you think, hammer or axe? Should I just go for the you know, the part. What kind of lock is it? I guess.
Try to. All right, all right. Well, I don't want you to destroy it. So maybe go for the axe. And try to knock the lock off.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Is there a lock on it?
Well, it's not a lock. There's a hole with a key. It's an internal mechanism.
Gotcha. So you want me to knock something off that doesn't exist?
No, 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 no. I just want you to chop right through the front, right here where the lock would be.
All right, all right. Well, you just hold her steady.
Right, I'm gonna hold her with my psychic powers.
I grab my Let me make sure I actually have an axe. Yeah. I grab my battle axe. Or wait, no, my great axe. And I swing at it with all my might. Right where Lalo told me to.
Alright, you rear your axe back to swing with everything you have. And you let loose, and the axe comes down with a super sharp bang as it slams into the front lock. And it just bounces off, but y'all swear that y'all notice, like, the lights get dimmer, even though that was sunlight.
Did you see that, lad?
I did. The lights got dimmer.
Let me take a look at this. Hold on.
What if we
I'd like to cast use divine sense. So I guess I can, as an action, I can detect good and evil. So I'm trying to detect use divine sense on the box. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the hollow spell, or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet. So I guess detect good and evil and seeing if it's like maybe affected by the hollow spell.
Let me read your spell real quick.
I'll send it to you.
What if it's kind of bright in here? What if you tried it again, but I cast darkness so that it's not so bright for you? You can hit it better.
I'm sorry, lad. You'll have to say that again. I was a little distracted.
What if I cast darkness so that you can hit better, right? Because you can see better in the dark, right?
Well, yeah, but I can see just fine in here. It's not that I see necessarily better in the dark. It's just that I see better than anyone else can.
Yeah, but when you hit it, what spell did you cast, by the way, just now?
Yeah, I told you. I would have told you. Well, that was divine sense. Just trying to get an idea on, you know.
What'd you see?
Well, I'm not quite sure yet.
So I guess the way it works is like, if it's like the more evil something is, the stronger you sense it, and the more good it is, the stronger you sense it.
I think so. Is that how it's supposed to work?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, it says that the presence of a strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and good things ring like heavenly music.
Within the same radius, you also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the hollow spell.
Yeah. You don't detect any of that. You detect a presence coming from the box, but it's not really strong on either side.
Well, I feel a presence coming from within the box itself. I'm not sure if, maybe there's something, I don't want to say living, but, maybe something magical within the box itself. Do you kind of get the, do you kind of get what I'm saying? It's a wee bit hard to explain. It's just one of those things that you feel.
Well, I can't seem to get anything in there. There's like a lot of this seaweed that I can't seem to get out. I'm not really sure how to put this lock in there with all that seaweed.
Well, do you have a key? And what happened with the key?
I have the key, but you can't put the key in the lock because there's seaweed in the lock hole.
Well, I thought didn't when we were on the boat, didn't it break off part of the key?
No.
Gotcha. So the key just wouldn't go in there all the way then, huh? When we tried it on the boat.
Well, maybe if we try doing it together, like harder.
Well, what if you hold the key there, right? You hold it inside the hole itself. Since this doesn't seem to fit. Hold it there. I'll grab my hammer. And I'll give it a good smack to see if I can get it really in there, you know?
Okay, sounds like a good plan. But I'm gonna hold it
Hold it,
telekinetically.
tell it.
Yeah,
Don't actually hold it with your hands, lad.
Yeah, let me.
That's how you lose a finger.
Yeah, I don't want to. I seen you hit things. Let me try it again.
I put my my great axe away. Grab my maul.
Try to do it a little bit at a time, though. I don't want to bend the key.
Yeah. I understand. Well, if that's the case, I'll get me old warhammer. And then get my little one-handed warhammer and kind of, just like a hammer, I guess. Or yeah, a little hammer, trying to knock it in, see if it gives way at all.
How hard are you swinging?
I just want to get a feel for it. Like if I guess maybe 30%, 25%. I'm just trying to see if it has any give it off. If it gives give, then I'll continue to swing, but at harder intervals.
You slam your hammer into the key at, less than half strength or so. And you notice it sort of like jiggle, so maybe there is a little bit of give. But that's really all you notice.
Well, it seems to be it's definitely doing something, I would say, but maybe I'm not giving it enough juice. Let me try something else. I grab my maul, my main weapon, and rear up a as big of a blow as I can. But I also want to. I'd like to. I'd like to use Thunder's Smite on this strike.
We're gonna be able to hold it, bro. You're gonna make it fly across the room.
Do you want me to send you Thunder's Smite?
I know what it does, but yeah.
I mean, Landon. It's like fucking Thor. Just for your reference, anyways. It's made like lightning cracking down, dude's like, yeah.
You rear your hammer back, and a bolt of lightning seemingly comes out of nowhere and strikes it. And you swing it at the key, slamming into it, releasing the lightning like a spider web all over the chest. And you feel the key sort of give way, and it smashes deeper into the chest. And you hear the sort of resounding crack as the lightning goes off. But you notice the sky does get darker outside. And from the keyhole where the key was sort of smashed in, you notice a dark liquid starts spewing out of the hole.
Oh shite, lad! I think I may have sprung a leak in your lock.
It looks a lot like that shit that they were throwing up. And
I
if he
rub my
grabbed,
finger on the ink and I touch it a little bit with my finger and rub it with my pointer finger and my thumb to see if it's like the same viscosity as the liquid that they were throwing up.
As you touch it, you notice it starts to burn and eat away at your flesh on your fingers.
Why?
I'm gonna start putting
Shake
it
it off.
in vials.
It starts burning through the glass
What?
vials.
What
Starts
the
burning through the
fuck?
floor and the room you're in as well.
Shite. What do we to do? Do we just finish it?
I'm gonna try turning it.
Look outside. It's getting dark.
I'm gonna try turn. Can I try turning it? I'm not gonna use my hands though.
Well, yeah, it's not like spraying out. It's like slowly oozing out of the keyhole.
Yeah, you tried to come up with something. I'll go get Martin and Newland. I run over to Martin and Newland's room. Martin, Newland, are you in here?
I'm already out in the hallway. I smell fucking terrible.
Yeah, Martin smells like
and
skunk.
vomit.
Go get in the shower, lad. You smell like shite. Martin, we need you. I think I may have cracked the lock on Lalo's chest, but
We're on the first floor, right?
Yeah.
It seems to be oozing that similar liquid to what you guys were spewing up yesterday. But it's burning a hole through the ground and through anything that we tried to catch it with. We need you, lad. Newland, you're coming too. You can come shower over in Lalo's room.
I'm gonna try and turn it. The key.
You try to turn the key and it doesn't budge at all. It also won't come out.
Okay. I'm gonna try to reach out telepathically. Cause he said that there was something there.
Presence, yeah.
Is anything in there?
You try reaching out, but there's something like there's like a wall, almost like where it's either something is blocking you or the chest itself is blocking you.
Come on, lads, let's go.
Okay, and then I want to touch it to see if it burns me too, if it's just him, because my skin would be slightly different than his.
Yeah, you slightly touch it and immediately you feel the pain.
Okay.
I escort Newland over to the shower. Go get in the shower, lad. Clean yourself up.
Let's do it. Hey, I can't get it out. I can't. Let's do it one more time. One more hit. Give me everything you got.
Hold on. Every time we strike this thing, it's causing an effect around us. Look outside. And I point out the window. Do you see the sky? It was clear as day earlier.
And it's now very dark and cloudy. It smells like rain in the air.
I feel as though when I struck this thing, I was, driving a needle through a heart. Can't quite explain it. But I'll give it another go. Just get ready. I don't know what might happen. I don't want to draw too much attention to this thing, though. I mean, it's not our treasure necessarily. It's maybe. What do you think, Lalo?
Yeah. All right. Let's go to the place where I got the key. I got the box from. Maybe he can.
Careful when you're carrying it, because how big is the box actually? I've never even asked.
It's like 1.5 feet by a foot. Like it's not that big.
Gotcha. Well, careful when you're picking it up. I would hate for any leakage if Martin's not able to contain the substance that's coming out of it.
I'm gonna drag behind me with my telekinesis, and head over to. Hold on, I gotta open my notes. There we go. Elvizor's shop. I mean, if it's
Yeah.
raining, maybe you can dilute stuff as it dilute the.
I mean, I didn't say it was black ink. I just said it was a black substance that happens to be burning away everything it touches. So you're forming an orb of water around the whole box. Okay.
And pulling it. Well, maybe I can pull it telekinetically while he forms the water,
I was gonna say
wall of
you would
water.
have to. I don't think you can move the chest itself. You can just move the water around it.
Yeah, and you just try not to get this half of the chest. Try to get the front where it's leaking, and the back side. That way I can still pull on it.
Where are you getting the water from? Okay, that's fine. It source menu.
It's raining too. Oh, okay. So we're gonna head over to Elvisor's place.
All right, y'all leave the tavern and head back over to the market. And head to the same sort of like back alleyway where you found the shop originally. And you find the door.
I'm gonna knock, and then kind of walk in. Elvisor.
You walk into the shop and things are immediately sort of off to you. What was like a dusty, old, like nasty shop is now like a somewhat high end, like fairly nice hat shop. And there's a younger lady behind the counter.
Excuse me, ma'am. Does a man work here named Elvisor?
No, I don't believe so. My family owns this shop.
Who's your father?
His name is Douglas.
Old man.
I don't know, he's older. Late 50s.
He starts describing Elvisor. Have you seen this man?
No, I can't say I've seen anything about him.
Martin, how you doing with that? With the ball there? Is it getting too diluted? Is it not Is the dilution going away?
It's keeping it, but it's not diluting it. You just see sort of like a ball sort of forming up around the lock.
We gotta find something to do with this, y'all. Shit.
What is going on with that box back there?
You know what? Nothing. Let's head out, y'all. No, this is not where we need to be, apparently. And they just start walking. Guys, we gotta figure out something to do. Maybe we should take it to the beach and try it again. I don't think Famir's gonna know anything about this. Why would he? Let's go. Let's here. I'm gonna take it to the ocean. So he's gonna walk to the ocean over here, and he's gonna drag it into the water. The box into the water with him. And see if he can open it. How bad is it leaking when it's in the ocean?
Okay, sorry. Say that again. What do you know?
I'm dragging it to the ocean and putting it in the ocean. I'm gonna see if I can open it under the water.
Okay, you get to the ocean, and as soon as you get it sort of like under the water, fully submerged, the leaking stops.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can move the key at all.
You try to turn the key, but it's still stuck in place.
Come back up. The leaking stopped, which is a good thing.
Well, should I give it another smack?
Shit, I don't know if that's the play.
No, lad. That stone came from this chest. I could feel it.
Well, shit. Let me go. Alright, let me try something. So he's gonna go underneath and he's gonna take the chest and he's just gonna start walking deeper into the ocean as far as he can go. Like, see if like there's any change in how the chest behaves with the depth.
Try turning the key with the chest in the water, lad.
He already did that.
Oh.
How deep are you going out?
I'm gonna see if I can go, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna walk till it's like the water is at least 100 feet over my head.
As you sort of like keep walking out into the bay, and you get deeper and deeper, and less light starts breaking through the water, you notice the key starts to loosen up, but you still can't turn it or pull it out, but it is getting looser.
I'm gonna cast the darkness spell over myself in the as well as the box.
Okay.
And then so I like put my hands together and kind of like and then I just like put my hand out and you just see like this like black dark energy come out from my hands and then it just like spreads out in this big sphere. And you can't see through it at all. And Lalo can't see through it at all. But he just knows that the chest is there. So he's gonna grab it and see if he can turn it now.
So the waters become pitch black, and you go to turn the key and you notice that it does turn fully, and you sort of hear a couple like internal clicks inside the box go off.
I'm gonna turn it all the way.
Okay.
And pull the key out.
You turn it all the way, and you are able to pull the key out.
I'm gonna leave the darkness up. I'm gonna step outside of the darkness spell and pull the chest with me.
Okay.
And does anything happen to the chest?
No, it stays in the way it was.
All right, I'm gonna pull it back. I'm gonna walk back up to them.
All right. Y'all see Lalo come back out of the ocean after a few minutes.
And I'm going to, like, right before I get out though, I'm gonna like stay just below the water, and I'm gonna start opening up the chest.
Okay. It does crack open as you start to open it. And
They'll see me. I'm just kind of like, it's like in the shallows of the water.
you start to open it and you notice two things. One, inside it, there's just like a dusty old sailor's hat.
Okay.
And then there's another, like, sort of like some kind of box. It's like a cube, and it has like 4 weird holes sort of on each sides of it.
Russian nesting doll.
Too many boxes.
What's in the fucking box?
4 weird holes, huh? I'm gonna bring it all the way up to them. Like, look what I got here. This is interesting. It worked. It opened up in the darkness, but I can't see anything now.
Well,
There's
do you
nothing
want
in
me
here.
to take a look, lad?
I mean, I'm gonna put this hat on first.
Well, what was in it?
He's gonna look at the hat. He's gonna see on the inside. He's like, I don't really see anything in the hat. It just looks like a sailor's hat to me.
Well,
Yeah,
what
you
was
just
inside of the box?
pull out the sailor's hat, and it's dusty. You have to knock some dust off of it, and it's kind of beat up and old.
And then I got this other thing. It's this little smaller box with
Now that you're sort of out in the daylight, you notice some of the details on the smaller box. It's made of like a black stone, like an obsidian, maybe, you're not sure. And it has like some weird markings that you don't know if it's a language you don't understand or if they mean something else, sort of on the top and bottom, the spots where there's no holes.
Would you like me to take a look at that box, lad?
yeah, sure thing. Give it a look.
I'll look it over and see if I can recognize any of the writings on it. I do have stone cutting.
No, you're not able to recognize what the markings are.
Gotcha.
I assume I can't recognize any of them.
No. You don't, like I said, it's either a language you don't know or the markings mean something else.
Hey,
You
Martin,
can't
you
really
recognize
remember.
anything here?
The sailor's hat, not a pirate hat, alright?
Like, all right, let's go back. I gotta put this the box back in the carriage. I'm gonna keep this stuff on me. I'm gonna think about it. We got a date with Famir here soon.
Well, you take that back. I'm gonna go talk to the artificer.
Oh yeah, see if you can get my grappling hook and my smoke bombs and my.
I'll need compensation to pay for your part of the goods.
I'll give it back to you when you tell me how much it is.
I don't have enough.
We don't know how much it was.
Well, just give me something.
Oh wait, do I? I think I do know how much it was.
Shite.
I think I wrote it down.
I'm pretty sure that she said it'd be 20 gold even.
I don't think that's right. I'm pretty sure that's not right.
No, I don't think so.
It
No.
was-
In
I
fact,
asked-
you haven't given me anything.
I asked for 10 caltrip bombs and 10 caltrip bombs,
And 10 smoke bombs at the
10
gold each.
smoke bombs. Bullshit. It was like a gold for 5 of them.
It was a gold each, lad.
It was not.
I swear. I swear to the. I swear on the. With the gods.
Nah, bro, it definitely
Nice.
wasn't. First of all, you don't believe in the gods.
Well, I wonder what gave it away. Is the fact that I spit on him.
Here's 5 gold.
A
It should be
5
more-
gold. If there's
more than
any, if it
enough.
costs any more, I'll get the receipt. Very well. Off I go then.
You wouldn't take advantage of a friend.
I'll make my way to the artificers.
Where's everybody else go?
I'm going back to put the chest away, and then I'm gonna put the cube on me, and then look at the hat.
Go sulk a little more.
I'm just gonna stay with Lalo since I feel like to complete and total shit after puking for fucking ages.
We're all going back.
Except for Puther. Said it to the artificer.
Yeah. Yee.
Alright, so y'all head back to the tavern, and Puther makes his way back to the market. I assume Martin just crawls back in bed, shuts the blinds. Total darkness with himself.
He's a darkie. If you frost the tips, I'll frost my tips of my beard and mustache.
Alright, Lalo gets back in his room. Puts his chest on the ground and I assume puts the smaller box somewhere.
Puts it in his pocket.
Puts it in his pocket.
He just kind of touches it, like the One Ring, playing with it.
My precious.
My precious. And he's gonna wait for everyone downstairs because they have to go meet Famir.
You put the hat in your room, or you take that with you too?
I'm taking it with me. I'm just holding on to it right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait downstairs for. I'm gonna wait for Puther to come back and for the other two. What time is our meeting with Famir?
Noon.
Noon. Okay.
Probably about 10 a.m. right now. Alright, Puther makes his way back to the market and heads back to the artificer shop, and the daughter is working the counter once again.
Oh, hello, lass.
Ah, Puther, was it?
That's right. The one and only. Did you get a chance to talk to your grandfather about my sun protection for my eyes?
I did. So, he told me, and she sort of like reaches in under the cabinet and pulls out a sort of rolled up piece of paper, and she starts to unravel it. That this is what he would be able to do. She unravels a piece of parchment, and there's some designs on there that look like for some kind of spectacles that they look like normal glasses, and they have pieces that raise up on the sides that allow you to flip down and up little dark coverings, like sort of a see-through dark glass.
Oh, well, these are really nice. I don't think I've ever seen something quite like this before. Has he ever made anything like this? Or have y'all?
No, I don't believe so, and he's really intrigued by the idea of making them. The only
Oh,
problem
well.
is
Mhm.
these lenses here. We're going to need some kind of dark see-through material, and we don't have anything like that.
Oh, does he happen to have an idea on what material would do the trick? I could always,
I mean,
try
he
to
would
find one.
volcanic glass or something, but I don't know where you would find that here in Amisha.
Ah, well, if you ask around, I'm sure you're bound to find something. Not you, but I'm sure I can find something. If I were to provide the lenses, what at what rate would you give me the invention for?
Well, he actually told me that if you can find the lenses, he'll build it to you for free on one condition.
And what might that be?
He needs a favor.
I'm listening.
There's some pirates to the east that they've set up camp, and they've sort of hurt supplies coming in from any of the eastern shores. They keep hijacking all the ships coming over. It's kind of really hurts some of our supply. So we were wondering if you could maybe take care of that. You look like the tough group.
I think that's something that can be arranged. These.
No
Oh, go ahead.
rush. I was going to say it'll take him a little while to build it, and plus we still need the glass anyways. Just something to keep in mind.
Yeah, of course. And in regards to my colleagues' inquiries about the smoke bombs and caltrips, is there any headway on that?
Well, because of the war effort and a lot of supplies are being sent north to the front lines, we could technically build them, but the price would be high.
And what would the price be?
Unless you can find your own ingredients and bring those here.
Oh. Well, can I get a quote on what it'd be for, to be made in-house?
Right now you're looking at like a 500% markup.
Gotcha. So, not reasonable. I got it. And
You needed them, they are, but
could you give me a list of the ingredients that you'd need in order to craft such a thing?
so for the smoke bombs, I'll need just plain ceramic, and as well as some either ash or yeah, typically we use piles of ash.
Okay. And for the caltrips?
For the caltrips, I'm gonna need just scrap steel, but
Scrap
that's pretty
steel.
expensive these days.
Gotcha. Well, maybe these pirates that you told me about, maybe they'll have some extras lying around that we could, take off their hands.
as many ships as they've taken over, I would assume that they have quite a bit.
2 birds, 1 stone. You know what I mean? All
Definitely.
right then. I'll be in touch soon. I'm gonna talk to Lelo and the other 2, Martin and Newlin, and just see what we can do. But I'll see you soon, I'm sure.
Well, I hope so, Puther. Good luck.
Wish your grandfather well for me.
Oh, I
I'll
will.
leave. I'll head back.
I don't know if y'all kept those or not. I know y'all picked them up, I thought, but
I don't remember.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know if y'all kept them. I think you did.
I'll make my way back to the tavern.
All right. You hobble your way back to the tavern. You find Laylo sort of waiting in the main area.
Oh, Lelo.
As you see
Here's
Lelo,
your-
he's not really paying attention. He's taking off his hat and he's playing with the sailor's hat. And he
I
starts
give him-
putting it on. And he looks over.
Lelo, eh?
He doesn't say anything. He just looks up at you.
Well, here's your 5 gold. You care to hear what the artificer had to say about your smoke bombs and cow trips?
Yeah. Puts
I'm
out his
sorry,
head.
lad. You have to repeat that. I didn't quite hear you.
I
You're
said
cut out.
yes. Tell me what he said.
All right. Well, she said that supplies are low.
He, she. Just tell me. And thank you for
Well,
my
now I
gold.
don't. And now I don't think I'll tell you anything. Not with that kind of attitude.
There is no
I don't quite like the
attitude.
way you're talking to me, lad.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Well, you're being kind of a dick. And I won't be
Well,
talking to I won't be talking down to like the way you're talking to me.
no one's talking to you like a dick.
Well, you're sure still coming off as one. Anyways, the last said there's a short supply of smoke bombs and cow trips and all those fancy tools that you're talking about. She said that her grandfather'd be willing to make you some if you brought her the supplies. And it was the same with my spectacles. Now,
Yes.
she did tell me that there are some pirates that have been, bothering traders on the East Coast, and she'd be willing to make my spectacles if I could find the volcanic glass, something to block out the rays of the sun. And if we were able to deal with those pirates, she'd make them for free, or her grandfather would make them for free. In regards to your tools, do you have pen and paper? I can tell you what you need for them. She said she'd
Pen and
make them if you
paper?
bought the supplies. Otherwise, it's a 500% markup on the on the cost of them, which doesn't seem feasible for right now for someone of your stature.
How much was the cost?
It was 1 gold per with the markup. So you're looking at about 20 gold in total.
Well, that is pricey.
Look, I think it'd be. Here's what I'm thinking. If I think based off the supplies that she told me we need to make the tools, I think that we could do 2 birds in 1 stone. We could go deal with those pirates for her and her grandfather and all the lovely people of the city. At least
think that
the
you could
market
be
people.
right.
And then we could also grab the supplies that we need because they seem to be raiding a lot of ships over there. So I'm sure they'd have everything that we need. Plus, it'd probably do a solid for the locals in regards to dealing with the pirates and dealing with the war. Probably drive down prices overall throughout the markets over here, which could do us a solid.
Mm. I think you're right. That
But
sounds
anyways,
like a good plan.
do you have a pen and paper? I'll tell you what you need, because I'll be honest, you're gonna have to keep an eye out for the things. I'll forget.
Layla pulls out a pen and paper.
All right, so
Alright,
here's what
go
you're gonna
ahead.
need. Here's what you need for the smoke bombs. All right, smoke bomb. That's BOMB.
Well, out with it.
It's bomb. Well, you're gonna need. Well, 1 second.
Yes.
You're gonna need. I had to write it down too, lad. Hold on. You're gonna need ceramic, which I'm assuming is the vessel that will actually carry the smoke itself, and you'll need ash. Ceramic and ash. That's for the smoke bombs. BOMB. Bomb.
Bomb.
Got it?
Oh,
All right, well,
got
I'm
it.
glad you got it. All right, well, but the cantrips,
Bomb.
the little spiky things that you throw on the ground and people step on, and all that kind of shit.
Yes.
You're gonna need just scrap steel. That's steel. STEEL. Steel.
E.
No. STEEL. Steel.
Stairs.
Yeah. That's cantrips. You need scrap steel. STEEL.
Yeah. How do I spell with caltrip? Spell that for me.
COW space TIT. Count it.
Okay.
What
Again.
the hell's a bomb?
Well, anyways, I think just
When
get those
do
things.
you wanna
Keep
go
half
do
of
that?
those things. Well, I don't know. Maybe perhaps after our meeting with Premier. Maria,
I think that's a good plan. Do you
I've
think?
been getting a little antsy in my arm, and I could use a little scrap.
I could use a little bit of scrap too. But do you think that the harbor master may hate us after you took a big old shit?
Oh no, that's cleared up. I paid the extra.
Okay.
Plus, if we're doing them as solid, I bet they'd be willing to, maybe cut us a deal.
You have a point there. I
All
hope
right,
you'll
yeah.
excuse me here. It takes me a minute or two to figure out the new accent with the new hat.
Oh, yeah. No, I get it. I mean, you're a young lad, It takes time. Sometimes you gotta, just find your way.
Still working
Just
on it.
let it happen, You just got to go with the flow.
I am going with the flow.
Did you put the hat on?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize you had put it on.
He was playing with the hat when I pulled up. He was being quite the big asshole.
Yeah, I thought he was about to put it on, then you interrupted him.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna make the accent. So I am playing with things right now.
Well, just go with the flow. It'll come.
As you put the hat on, it kind of like slides over your eyes for a second, and you find yourself in sort of complete darkness, and then you hear a voice.
Hello?
Well, I was wondering when you were going to put me on.
What the fuck? Who goes there?
Oh, it's me. I don't really have a name, but I don't know.
Should I came up with a name for you?
That's what the last ones did. But they're never really real names, just more of nicknames, I guess. But you can call me whatever you like. Also, does your little friend here ever shut up? I swear he was going on and on.
Who left? Is that Anthony?
No, I'm here.
Okay. No, he tends not to shut up. That's sort of the charm. It's like an
I
acquired
just realized we found baboons charming these days. Interesting.
So, what were you doing in that box?
Oh, I don't know. An old friend pushed me there. I think we might be mutual friends.
Who, how do you know him?
Ah, I don't know. I've just always known him.
What do you call him? Does he also not have a name?
Oh, I don't think he trusts me enough to tell me his name.
You said he
Not
was your
in
friend,
a
though.
long time. Yeah. You know, friends can be a strong word at times.
Well, I'll have to come up with a name for you.
Like I said, you can call me whatever you want. I can also look like whatever you want me to as well.
Not just a hat, then.
Well, always a hat, but any kind of hat.
I
Well,
can be any kind of hat.
I can be any kind of hat. I can't turn you into a hat. That would be absurd.
But you can be any kind of hat.
I can be any kind of hat. Yes.
I don't know if I need my other hats, then.
But you have to have seen the hat. I don't think you can just make it up. I'm not sure it works like that. Maybe it does.
Can you turn into my cowboy hat?
I can.
And I assume he turns into a cowboy hat.
So you feel the hat start to fidget on your head. And
You feel the hat sort of fidget on your head, and it takes the form of a cowboy hat.
I do enjoy cowboy hats. Is there anything else that I can know about you?
oh, yes. There's a whole list of things. And a little piece of paper sort of.
A little piece of paper sort of appears, like out of the bottom of the hat, and sort of slips along your cheek.
Ooh. By the way, I have to say, what was all that stuff, that inky acid stuff, coming out of the chest, and why was the sky getting darker when we were trying to open it up?
Hold on one second, I'm trying to send you something.
Okay. Fuck yeah. Uh-oh, stinky. Oh shit, okay. Download.
Alright,
What's in the box? I asked why what was all that black ink and why the sky got darker.
Oh, fail safes. You were trying to break in. That's not allowed.
Do you prefer the darkness?
I don't really have a preference, I don't think. But the chest seemed to prefer it.
Fuck me. Well, this is an interesting list. Well, hat. We'll have to come up with a name for you, but I can't think of one off the top of my head. We have a meeting I have to be to, but we'll talk soon. Am I gonna have to put you over my eyes every time we talk?
No, you don't have to. You can speak to me from anywhere.
Can I lend you to other people?
No, I don't want to talk to other people.
Huh. Well, it's been a nice time meeting you, Hat.
It's been very nice to meet you too. I'll be here if you need anything.
That is. Well, it's hectic is part of that. I know, but I gotta figure out this hat is gonna. This hat's gonna fuck me up. What it's gonna do. Hat is also fucking strong. What the fuck? Yeah, but the hat can also hate me. No.
You mean
Zeke is
enjoy
not
it?
this strong. Like, not. But that sort of makes sense, because Zeke was not meant to be that strong.
Man, y'all really dissing Derek here, calling him Zeke. Fucked up.
Yeah, that's what I meant, Derek. Although Derek was a fucking boss. I'm not even mad about.
Derek was more obedient than the hat. They do kind of have a symbiotic relationship.
If I.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say the touch part. Like he has to be on somebody else to do those.
Okay. So I can't touch someone.
No, yeah, it's not like done through you. He has to do it.
There is a special ability with my character class which allows me to enhance him. If I choose that, how is that going to affect?
Like I said, there's a lot he can do and a lot you don't know about yet. So
Okay. We're going to have to figure that one out then. What did I send you that I could do? Manage, just so I can know, because I don't know if you saw it. Let's see, actions, features. Oh. I need to change something then, because if it's like this, it doesn't make sense. I'll have to. I guess no, it still works.
I mean, he's not gonna play like a traditional familiar.
Yeah, I know. It's just that one of my invocations is Voice of the Chainmaster. So I don't know how that would play. I'd have to switch it out. Or unless you want to change it to something.
Change it, yeah.
Yeah, because normally it allows me to see through his senses and speak through it as long as I'm on the same plane of existence. So he can be completely different from me, and it can talk. Like my voice can come through it. So I don't even have to talk. It'll just start talking for me. So you'd have to change that somehow. Okay, that's fine. Which is fine. Well, beds. You guys
We
ready
can
to
make
go?
it where like if the hat is on someone else, you can project your voice through them or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Okay. That works. Yeah, we'll just have to figure that one out. It's cool because normally you could be super far away from you. and then do something else. So as long as it's like something else similar, that works for me. Well, lads, let's go meet up with Famir. Unless there's anything else you guys need to do.
No, I think I think we're ready.
Do you need to shower, Newland?
I mean, y'all are completely okay with just seeing a hat change forms and having Lalo talk to it for a couple minutes.
Newland asked me about it, and I said he's a Mad Hatter.
I
I mean, if you read the text log, you can see what all took place during that.
I didn't see it.
They were talking to each other, yeah.
He said, "I walk up to Puther. What the fuck is wrong with him?" I said, I don't know, lad. It's some hat shit." He's like, "What the hell is a bomb?" I said, "He is a Mad Hatter." He's like, "What the fuck does that mean?" Because I was telling him about bombs. He said, "A bomb is something that ignites and explodes." He's like, "Explodes? Sometimes it causes damage. Sometimes it creates illusions. It makes things go boom. Ah, like this." And then he cast Dreamcraft and created a little light explosion. He said, "Just like that, lad. These bombs create smoke for people to either hide in or use as a distraction. Like this." Puther throws a rag in front of Newland's face and scurries off quickly, giggling. I take the rag and put it in my pocket, Newland says. "Thanks." Puther is hiding under a table, thinking you can't see him. He rolled for perception and he was able to see him. I walk back up to him. I say, "You see, lad, if I had a smoke bomb, you wouldn't have seen me at all." I said, "I hope those bombs are more effective than that." So it looks like he's still losing his marbles. Want to go find shiny stuff? I said, "We got to meet with Famir in a little bit." And he said, "Who the hell is Famir?"
All right, yeah. Y'all notice Martin still hasn't come downstairs, right? Yeah. It's about 11 at this point.
Hey, Newland, you want to go get Martin?
Not particularly, but okay.
I would appreciate it. Puther.
I walk to where I pursue Martin. I just call loudly as fuck. Caw! Caw!
Can Layla take the hat off?
I walk into the room.
Yeah, the hat doesn't have to be on your head. The hat, I mean, like I said, if you read, the hat can do and go.
I am reading it. I'm just deciding whether I'm just trying. He's putting it up and down to see if it's easy to take off.
Comes off like any other hat.
Martin.
You do notice when it's off, though, you kind of feel a little lonely.
I put the hat back on.
Martin, it's time to go meet Famir. Whoever the hell that is.
Newland's like just along for the ride, dude. It's just like he has no idea, no context about anything. He's just there. He came across a carnival, got kidnapped by 3 basically slavers. I know, and he didn't even give a shit, dude. Thought died. I mean, it's like, whatever, bro.
I'm here now.
Hat. Hey, hat. I got a name I was thinking about running by you. How about Sebastian?
Oh, you already have a name. Sebastian. Well, if that's what you want.
It's kind of fancy, you know? It's like you're I don't know. Like a fancy person.
Oh, fancy Sebastian.
I keep thinking about it.
Why does your bird friend smell so much?
I don't know why that guy does anything.
He rather stinks.
He doesn't do anything.
Quite foul.
He is a foul.
Who the hell are you talking
to?
Who are you talking to?
Hey, do you want to talk to my friend? He doesn't know who you are.
Does he always talk over everybody when they're speaking?
He does. Here, like, why don't I introduce you to him real quick?
I
Put-
told you I don't want to speak to anybody else.
Oh, okay. Never mind. He don't want to speak to you.
Well, he can, he doesn't sound like a very nice guy. I don't think I'd want to talk to him.
I don't
He
know that
can't
he's a
hear
guy.
me. I don't know why he's talking about what I sound like.
He's crazy.
Just
Don't
based
go.
on what you're telling me, I'd assume that he's not a nice guy.
Hey, Puther, why don't we just head on to Famir's place? I think it's time.
Maybe if he learned some basic manners, I'd be more polite to him.
You know, I think it's about time that we go.
I think it's about time you blow these kids. Work on your own.
No,
I'm
they're
just
good.
playing.
They're good.
I just meant sure I can't be making calls like that yet.
No, they're good. They're good.
But yeah, that one guy smells.
He is pretty smelly. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, Newland bathed, right?
You know it did nothing.
He's still stank. Guy's
I'd just like
nasty.
to point out, I did bathe fully clothed, so I have no idea how I got dry. Because I went AFK to get some chili, and we're
Nice.
all the way across town.
That just smells like wet bird covered in shit.
He definitely does not know what the fuck a shower is.
Were y'all able to convince Martin to get out of bed?
It was Newland doing it.
That's a good question. Did Martin get out of bed?
Hard nude.
Okay. I walk out, back out, and pretend like nothing happened.
Newland, where's Martin? You're supposed to get him.
He said he wanted to stay here.
Puther, can you get Newland? Puther? You have a way with people.
Well, as long as he doesn't toss me 20 feet in the air again.
What about Iggy for a hat name?
What?
We're talking to you.
What was that?
He's typing. But I guess he's talking to Sarah. He's saying 1 sec. Maybe he's muted. What about the name Pliskin?
I think you should just give up on naming things like forever.
Snake Plissken?
What about Caesar?
Caesar. It's very sharp.
Or Iggy?
He.
I was about to say. Why don't you just call it Hat?
Well, that's what I was calling it.
Then why change?
How about Edward?
could you please just stop coming up with names? Like,
I've been digging around in here. You have a bear?
Wait, where did you see Derek? I mean, where did you see Gur?
Oh, in here. You have him filed away.
In there?
In here, yeah.
Like in you?
No, in you. In here.
How do I get him out?
Your head. Oh, no, not like that, silly. I just was digging through your memories.
Do you know where he's at?
No, I can see that you left him. Very nice.
Where did we leave him?
Around here somewhere, it seems like.
Shit. Malo's gonna go look around. Alright, help me find him.
You lost your bear. That's sad.
I missed my bear. He's gonna go look for the Gur now. Newland, tell Puther to get freaking Martin. I'm gonna be looking for the bear.
Puther, get Martin.
I don't know where Puther is. He's here. I wonder if he just can't, Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go up there and help get Martin out.
All right. Find Martin laying in his darkly depressed room.
Martin, we gotta go, man. Come on. Yeah, bro. Come on. We got places to be. Come on. Come on.
My, could your friend be any more pathetic? Laying here in the dark.
Hey, don't you talk about Martin like that. He's having a hard time. Martin, come on. We got places to be, man. Let's get up. Come on. Come on. He starts throwing off the blankets with the telekinesis and kind of pulling him up with the telekinesis. You don't want to touch him, though. He can still kind of smell, but he's like trying to get him up.
Bro, that'd be abusive. If someone walked in my room and telekinecked my blankets off me. He's so pissed.
He's got to do it, bro. He's got to go. It's time. He's like, "Did you take your medicine? I saw you were about to take it. Come on." All right. Now, what time is it right now?
What potion were you taking us? Oh, the potion. Yeah. You take a sip and let me make a roll real quick. You take a sip and the liquid sort of like goes down your throat like a warm honey, and you just sort of feel it make its way throughout your body, just slowly like warming everything up. You completely just sort of like feel very loving now, and you just want to get to know everybody and feel their problems. And yeah, for the next 6 hours you're very talkative, and Very mushy. Very emotional. You're wearing your emotions on your shoulders, but they're good emotions right now. Basically the opposite of Martin.
You got this, Martin. You got this, Grant. You can do it. I believe.
I almost feel like your whole voice would change. Not like your whole voice would change, but it would just become much more like boisterous and not boisterous, I guess it's not really the right word, but just more confident.
Are you looking good? It's like the color went back right into you. You look like an emo girl 2 seconds ago. Now you look like a sunbathed bro. Just catch some waves. You look like you can do anything.
Don't lie to him. He doesn't look like he can do anything.
You can do anything. I'm telling you. You look like you can do anything. God damn, bro. You looking good. You remind me of this guy I used to know. That puffy ass chest, bro. All right. Well, hold on. We got a little bit of time before we head to Famir.
No.
Let's do like a quick look over here where I think I last saw Gur. 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 I head over to where he saw him last. Gur. Gur, where are you at? I don't see Gur. You see Gur?
No signs of Gur.
Hey, let's do one lap around the pyramid. That's where he was last. Yeah, let's go. We'll do a lap and then we'll head over there. Yeah. Do we find? Hey, Newland, will you start flying around and see if you can find him?
Give me a survival roll.
Hey.
I mean, if y'all are helping each other, then give me a survival roll with advantage.
Newland, can you look for him extra hard and maybe you make the roll?
You know Newland don't fly.
Yeah, but
I
I still would rather Newland look.
Nonchalantly following, waiting to just go to Famir.
All right, so he's not looking.
Newland's excited to go meet someone he's never met before.
I got a 18. 18, no pluses.
You look around, trying to find some tracks, anything to lead you back to Gur, and you eventually you come upon some tracks. It's been a while now, so they're mostly covered up, but sort of it looks like you can see where Gur has sort of walked and sat down, like maybe when he was waiting for y'all or watching y'all, whatever. And then you see some other tracks, human tracks, that have come up behind him and grabbed him, it looks like.
The fuck? Alright. Boys, I think I found him. Newland, Boother, Martin, we gotta follow these tracks.
Don't we have to go see this Famir
It's
fellow?
11:30 now.
We got time. We just gotta come on. Let's just
We
follow
don't
the
have
track.
time. It's in Puther. How long do we have?
Fuck. All right. we'll leave. We'll go see Famir, but we're coming right back here afterwards.
As y'all start leaving the tavern and headed back on the road towards the palace, y'all see you'll notice a couple flyers sort of hung up around the main road coming into the city. And they read, "Carnival now in town,"
Motherfucker.
and then it has a location outside the west part of the city, sort of being set up.
I'm grabbing one of the flyers. And
Maybe they have all my shiny things that I left over there.
no, Martin, we need you, man. We'll head out there afterwards. Come on, wait. All right. So I think we're gonna all head to at least Layla's gonna just start heading off to Famir.
I assume
And then-
everybody's headed off to Famir.
Do you want to wait a second until Anthony's actually back?
Yeah, let's take like a 5-minute break. I need a pee, and then I need to put in some maps real quick, or put in a map.
Alright, that works. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Actually, I'm kind of happy I don't have to come up with a new voice now. I would have done it too, but... So many voices. Mm. Gaston is the good name. That's something like Puck or Iggy. No. I like Sebastian because it kind of reminds me of Black Butler, and
Stop.
I like that name. And I always
No.
thought it was cool.
You don't want to be reminded of Black Butler.
I like Black Butler. Jasper? I don't know Jasper. I haven't seen that one. I've only seen the first season. Is Jasper in the second season? How about Bo? I kind of like Bo. Like B-A, no, because then that's like, okay.
What about like
Ace. That's
Bira?
too... No.
Okay, sorry.
Not
About
good,
that.
bro.
What did I miss? I kind of caught the gist that you guys were out and
We're
about looking for a Gur.
Yeah, we were heading for Gur, and we found that Gur was taken away, but we couldn't follow the tracks because we needed to meet with Famir, and we also found that the circus is back in town.
Oh god, bunch of fucking clowns, a bunch of clowns. All right, so I guess we're going to meet with Famir, right?
Yeah.
I'm here. I just
What's wrong, man?
Oh, nothing. I'm just talking to Sarah. Or I was talking to Sarah. Okay, I'm good. If you guys are, I'll follow and I'll hop in when we get to Famir.
I think Landon is trying to get maps now.
Okay, makes sense.
What about Jed?
Uh,
Fucking Jed, bro. Like Jed. No. No, Jed. Jed. No, I don't like that. It's too hard. I do. I mean, it's cool, but it's like,
what about Guy?
Guy thought about that like Guy Fieri, bro.
I was like a Guy Fieri.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, dude. I was like, Guy. Guy was funny.
Plus, it'd be cool. Hey, Guy.
I was gonna just call him Hat for a while, but then I was like,
What about Paul?
no, not Paul.
Rupert?
Hi, I'm Paul.
Jasper.
Sarah, what's a good name for a hat? An entity, like a living hat. A magical hat.
Max.
Yeah, but like a name, it'd have like a
Sven.
human-esque name.
Sven. Sven is a
Like
good
Jasper.
ass name. I think I'm gonna call him Sven.
Sarah said Hank.
No, ask her what she thinks about Sven. I think I'm gonna go with Sven.
He said, "What do you think about Sven?" Sven is a reindeer's name. And Frozen, she said that's the name of the reindeer.
Why she have to ruin it for me?
What about Otto, bro? What about Otto?
Otto is fucking sick, dude. Squid.
Squib? What about Squib?
Squid.
Sarah said, "What about Harriet?"
No.
That's too long. It's got to be like short and sweet, you know? Like
Otto's pretty good though.
I like Otto.
Like from Rocket Power.
Yeah. Oh, Squid, yeah.
That's why I was thinking Squid.
Yeah. What's the other
I
one?
kinda
Like
like
Twister or
Squid.
something like that?
Yeah, dude. Squid and Twister. Dude, I think I'm gonna call him Squid. Cause I like it cause he's like from the deep.
What about Arnold, bro? Doug?
Doug. No.
Aaron's a good one too.
No.
What about Pitts?
Not fucking Pits, bruh.
Sweats, dude. What about Sweat?
Sweats.
He's not, dude. He's sick.
I like
dude.
Otto, bro. I
I
like
like
Otto.
him already. That's why I was gonna name him Sebastian.
Yeah, it's kind of sassy. What about a
Who's this
sassy hat?
depressed baby calling pretentious? Has to take medication to even feel good.
Alfred, bro.
Alfredo.
Alfredo.
That's a. Got him.
Hey, would you put me on Martin's head?
Once he puts him on Martin's head.
No,
Hey,
he was just.
What about? Yeah, I like Squid and Otto.
I don't know him Squid though, because I feel like he wouldn't like that. Because Squid isn't because he's a squid.
Lance.
Ooh,
Like
Simone.
Loki.
I like Simon.
Maurice.
No,
TYR.
no, I don't like that.
I know that boy.
Rabadon, dude.
Too much.
Dude, like Rabadon's death cap, dude, in the league.
Oh shit. Back.
Bjorn.
Bjorn.
Arnie.
Shinji.
Oof.
I'm working on it. Mm-mm.
What about Captain Obvious?
No.
Yeah, dude, just Cap. He is like a sailor, dude. How's that sailor hat? How did that sailor hat look? Was it like a captain's hat?
No. I gotta come up with that on my own, otherwise it's not gonna be good.
Auto, bro.
No.
It's too basic for Sean.
Dog. Just name it dog. Doesn't
Name him
make sense.
What about Ollie?
That's a good one too.
Like Lalo backwards, you know? Well, I know that's not exactly Lalo, but it's close.
Oh shit, actually.
Or Tick, you know, because he's kind of stuck with you and he's a nuisance.
No.
Skipping. I imagine you're walking around like fucking Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 3. You got that swag. You got a little swagger in your step. Doing the finger guns. Hey. It's me, your boy Martin. His new frosted tips. He's showing off his new frosted tips. Did anyone else hear that?
Yeah.
I just know I was just hearing shit.
Just
Dude, what if you named your hat Sum Sum?
Nah.
Humson.
Landon's getting maps ready.
I'm ready now. When y'all ready?
What about Jefferson?
I think I'm gonna name him after a cowboy. Like Bill. Or Clint, yeah.
Bebop?
Call him Wyatt.
What about Cowboy Bebop?
No, I'm not calling him. I do like the Bebop, but no, that's like a.
What, Kurt?
I do like that one. Yeah, I would call him Doc, dude. I like Doc. I'm gonna call him Doc. Doc is a good one. I think I'm gonna call him Doc. That's what I was thinking about that one.
I'm literally the reason I said fucking Kurt is because I'm looking at my tombstone disc plate.
Say Doc is what you're gonna call him.
Doc, like Doc Holiday.
Doc.
I like Doc, especially if I'm keeping the cowboy theme going.
Donkey. What about Aldo, bro?
Aldo Shiplets.
Lieutenant Aldo
Aldo
Rain.
Reigns, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Hugo Shiplets.
Yeah, you got Hugo Sticklets.
Hugo.
Hugo.
No, it's Hugo.
It's Hugo
No, it's
Sticklets.
Hugo, bro. Hugo. I go.
You name fucking Donnie.
Donnie.
Blaskowitz.
Donnie Donowitz.
Donowitz.
I like Doc and I like Aldo.
I'm gonna go with Doc. I like Doc.
Aldo Reigns.
Lalo and Doc. I forget my original accent. I have to go find it. I haven't been doing it.
Troy hasn't recorded a couple sessions, I don't think. I think it's the first one he's recorded in a little bit, huh? You gotta upload that first Puther one so I can get my voice back. Is it? You put it up?
You've had the voice pretty good, I thought.
I don't know if it's the same as I did the first time.
It's just less, but I don't think you'd be able to keep up the energy of the first time, like over and over. It's be a lot.
I don't see it up there, Troll. Is it? It's not episode 11. Oh, it's on the actual YouTube channel. I was looking at the game night. I don't see it. Ah, there it is. D&D Season 2. I found it. What episode is the one where Puther comes in? Is it 14 or 15? Oh, no, it's 16, isn't it? 15 is where the battle took place, right? Ah, there we go. The gang desecrates a body.
What?
The gang desecrates a body.
Just to be clear, the number one wife, it was Kurisu Makase. James. You know what? I like Kurisu. Kurisu's number one. She's smart.
It's all about alcoholic Mommy Masato.
Mommy Misato? Wait, which one is Mommy Misato from?
Ava.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Do you know Kurisu?
No.
That's the scientist from
Yo,
Steins
the
Gate.
Empress looking thick.
That's what I was thinking too. I wasn't gonna say anything.
By the whole of this holy lass, you got quite the ass on ya.
Puther finds God again.
Gods do exist.
God works in mysterious ways.
I'm a man of the light, if that's what that means.
I've
But I'll
been prepared
be a man of
What?
the dark,
for
if you know
whatever
what I
you're
mean.
into worshiping.
Yeah. Whatever you're into, lass, I'm into. I'm a man of your discretions, your deepest, darkest dwarven desires. Summer, what the fuck?
All right, so y'all make y'all's way to the palace. Still smells like rain and it's still pretty dark outside. And right as y'all start to get up to the palace, it does start to sprinkle a little bit, and y'all see Famir waiting outside.
Famir.
My friends, you've actually made it today.
Well, you know.
Yes, I know. And I see you've brought the dwarf along, Puther, right?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
part of the
I-
crew now.
Oh,
Yeah. Puther, the one and only.
Good
Martin, you
people.
seem in good spirits. You feeling okay today?
Had a bit of drink.
Glad to see it. You guys are good, considering just lost someone. Well, shall we
Gotta
head
move
inside?
forward.
You lead the way, lad.
I like to think he's always with me, and he kind of like feels the coat that he's wearing, like always keeping me safe, looking out for me. Only the inside of his coat has thock on it. He's got like thock fur on the inside, but it's like leather on the outside. And he's got the paw for good luck.
Are you wearing your dead friend's skin? My god. This is gonna be fun.
Well, you know, I like to think he gives me power. By the way, I was thinking about calling you Doc.
Doc, that was Sebastian.
Well, I thought about calling you Sebastian, but then I decided I wanted to call you Doc. Sebastian seemed a little long.
Fair enough.
Famir sort of looks over to you. Well,
Are we
y'all
gonna
ready
go or
play?
what, Famir?
I'm waiting on y'all already.
Well, I don't know how to get into this place.
Let's
How are you gonna take us?
try to be well behaved, okay, guys? This is the leader of Amisha y'all are about to meet.
I'll be on my.
Hope she's not
But I promised
spying.
someone I'd be on my worst behavior.
Well, I wouldn't recommend it, Puther, but
I just pull in your chain, lad. Take us to the Empress, would you?
all right. Y'all head into the palace and make y'all's way like through the entry room and come to a big stone door. And Famir sort of like pushes it open fairly easily. And y'all come into a rather large throne room.
By me, this place is fucking huge.
Yeah, we kind of look a little bit ragged comparatively.
Well, I don't know about you, but
Well, the rest of y'all.
I mean, I would say that Martin is looking quite dapper. Are you fucking blind? Are you fucking blind, mate? I'm sure it is, but I don't think you see what we see. You're a strapping young lad. Oh, you're too kind. This
Oh,
place, it's
were
just
you
so
here for the
big.
flyers, Anthony?
No, I did
As
not
y'all were
catch that.
as y'all were headed to the temple, y'all found some flyers, sort of put up around the city that talked about a circus coming to town.
Oh, the carnival's coming back, right?
Yeah, or carnival, yeah, coming to town.
Yeah, they mentioned that to me while you were getting maps ready.
Oh, okay. So y'all step into the large throne room, and it's actually rather vacant. Y'all don't see any guards around. Y'all just see what seems to be a fairly tall and extremely elegantly dressed woman, sort of at the far end of the throne room, sitting on top of a throne.
I look for anything shiny.
Famir sort of looks over to y'all. Well, boys, this is y'all's meeting. I'll be back here. Whenever y'all are ready, just walk up.
What's the appropriate term to call her? Does she
Just
go by Empress?
yes,
Okay.
Empress. Do y'all even remember why y'all are here? I hope so.
Well,
I don't know why I'm here, but sure. Oh yeah, that's right. The princesses. Yeah.
Yes, the
Oh,
daughters.
thank you, Famir.
The daughters of the priestesses. Yes, have gone missing. Okay.
Thank you, Famir.
Just wanted to double check. Whenever y'all are
Yeah.
ready. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
thank you. Thank you.
No.
well,
No.
Martin, you seem like you're in such good spirits. Why don't you talk to the Empress?
Thank you, Famir.
We'll back you up. Nah, you got this, baby. I'm right behind you.
Maybe we should let Newland do the talking.
I think that I'd rather
I'll
smell your
got you on
fart.
that one, huh? Oh, I think you'd rather have Newland do the talking than me smell me farts, lad.
I don't know about that one.
Did I find anything shiny, by the way?
The whole place is shiny.
And so you're in a throne room. Everything is extravagant and shiny. Also very heavy.
Lalo gets up and he does like a shallow bow.
I kneel.
I immediately go to look at the shiny statue.
Lalo does not kneel.
Oh, the Empress.
Ain't no fucking kneeler.
I get back up. I was actually tying my shoe.
He sees everybody else and he doesn't pretends like he was tying his shoe. He's like, oh shit, okay.
Oh, I dropped something.
Hey, there's no real reason for you to bow, Boothie. You're already pretty short.
When we
Yeah.
get out of this place, I'm gonna toss you so fucking high in the air.
Obliged.
The one and only Empress.
Y'all introduce yourselves, and y'all hear a very like warm, kind, but like powerful voice sort of respond back. Well, let me get a good look at y'all. She walks down the stairs and sort of looks over the group, glances at Puther for a few seconds, and then stares at Lalo for a little bit, stares at his hat for a while, stares at Newland for all of about a second and a half. And then she like focuses on Martin for a little bit. A very interesting group of friends y'all have here.
There's some interesting things about you as well. You stare at her bosom.
Oh, yeah, huh? Hey, that's right, lad.
Are you even tall enough to
yeah.
see
That's all I can see.
it?
Straight bosom. Her bosom's at my eye level, I would assume. That's right, lad. This place is really, really big and plump and juicy.
Is it soft?
Miss Empress, I have a quick question for you.
What would that be?
Are you a woman of God?
No. No. Layla stepped in front and puts his
Are
hand
you a
over
woman of
over
the
his head. No.
holy?
He puts his hand over his head. He's like he
Are-
kind of pushes him back. No. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. Not right now.
I while you have your hand over me, I run my tongue all over your fingers.
Oh my god. Layla,
Do
look,
you hold? Do you hold?
He keeps
Do
his
you hold?
hand, he holds it, yeah.
I blow my nose.
He puts
You just
one
hear
finger.
mumbling. Are you a woman of the gods?
I'm gonna need you to make a constitutional fortitude roll to see if you can withstand the tongue blasting.
Are you a woman of God, lass? Are you a woman of the gods? I'm spitting loogie and fucking.
Oh my god, no. It's only a 6.
I take out my rag and I hand it to Laylo.
He wipes his hand off immediately, like he like shakes
Empress,
his hand.
before I was rudely interrupted by
Like,
Don't
my
worry, I got
colleague
this.
here.
I put
By
my hand over
colleague
him.
here.
My
he puts,
nasty ass hand.
I lick. I
Make
lick.
a
Dude.
fucking
God, dude, it's part of the lore, dude. It's
You better
part
make a
of the lore.
constitution roll. It's just covered in
It's part
vomit,
of the
bro.
lore, dude.
it's a
My
double
my
constitution.
willingness to speak out against the gods is more powerful than any stank. Let's see. I rolled a. Ooh, you said Constitution. That's a 17.
All right, looks like you don't puke. I don't think.
Now, can you withstand my tonguage?
Why is
You're licking a bird, bro. That's just gonna be nasty.
Dude, I don't give a fuck. You know what's nasty is those that believe in the gods.
What do I have to roll for this?
I think he's already passed his. He's
Yeah.
Get your filthy feathers off me, you bird brain. Now, Empress, before I was rudely interrupted by my
no.
colleagues,
He pushes.
I wanted to know. I wanted to know. May I get a word in with the Empress? This is a pressing matter to me. If you value our friendship, you would let me ask my damn question.
Halo puts his hands to his face, and then he just like goes, and he does like a fake sneeze. And as he does it, he throws a fucking like pocket sand at fucking Puther's face.
How bright is it in here, anyways? Would it have any effect on me? Because I'm already blind.
I was gonna say, I think there's a huge window letting in blasting sunlight
Yeah,
behind
but
him.
I do it in his mouth, so he has a hard time talking.
He honestly doesn't even know what the Empress looks like because there's so
I just see plump coming from what I would assume is her ass. That's it. Now, Empress, I would before I was rudely.
He throws more
It's like a Three Stooges skit in front of her.
Empress, before I was rudely. Empress, I'm quite parched. please excuse me.
Okay,
I've got to go rinse out my mouth.
Layla.
Miss Bosom, I mean Empress. Empress. Where can I find the water?
Oh my god.
You don't even need to answer me question, lass. I know you're a woman of the gods with an ass like that. Where can I find the I don't actually say that. I don't actually say. Where can I get some water, lass?
If you go back out the way you came in, you should be able to find some.
Will I be able to come back in or not?
Yes, just have Famir let you back
All
in.
right, I'll be back. I scare you off.
I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna telekinetic or telepathically tell Famir, hey, don't let him back in. He's saying some please.
Very
It's
rambunctious. Yes.
Are there any guards out in the hallway?
There's actually not too many guards on the hallway.
Oh, okay. Well, then I go find the water fountain and I take a sip. And then I'll start making my way back.
Basically, we're trying to figure out how to help you, and we want to offer our services.
Well, this actually works out very well. As I'm sure you've heard by now, war has finally broken out.
And it's a shame because you are a lovely people. Stern in some places, and I think you could do it with a little bit of flexibility, but I understand that times are rough and tough.
In the background, you hear Puther yell, "Oh, you're very lovely, that's for sure."
Your sarcasm isn't lost on me. I know we can have some strict rules, but there are reasons.
Wait, he got let back in? I told Shamir not to let him in.
No, he didn't come back in.
Famir didn't see me. I was too short.
I mean, you could try to sneak by, but
No, I'm just gonna walk in, or I'm gonna try to just walk in.
as you get to the door, Famir is trying to open it. Is I'm sorry, friend. I don't know what's going on. The door seems to be stuck. I'm trying to get it open, but it won't.
Right. Well, I'll just go wander around this place by myself, then unsupervised.
The door opens really quick.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Hold up,
Oh,
I'm
I
here.
finally,
I'm
I
back.
finally got the door open.
I'm
Yeah,
back.
come on in.
Empress, I have a quick question for you, lass.
No.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
she's telling us something.
So yeah. As you've heard, the war's broken out. So most of my forces are busy.
As she's talking, Layla looks over to Puther and just says, like in his telepathically, "That woman's got quite the ass, don't you think?" She's got some assets. You know
Since
what
I don't
mean?
know how to talk back to you, I say, oh, Laylo, you think the Empress has a nice ass?
The Empress blushes and kind of takes a few steps back.
No, instead of
What
wasting
did
your
you say?
energy taking us few steps back, why don't you take a few steps around? Let me get a better look at you. That's what Laylo just told me.
I don't know. I have no idea what he's talking about, ma'am. I'm gonna be honest. He's a dwarf.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't say that. Just keep talking. I just smile in regards to Laylo's comment.
So,
Kind of liked it better.
so most of my forces are disposed right now. So it would be quite helpful to have a group to investigate this.
You got any starting points for us?
Well, what have y'all figured out?
Well, if I admit it correctly, we spent about 2 whole D&D sessions exploring a room that didn't yield shit.
If I remember correctly, you weren't there.
Oh, that's right. I wasn't there.
Well, we don't know. We just know they disappear in the middle of the night. We know it's the firstborn daughters. We know that there's a problem with pirates. That's true.
Who's? I take it since you came with Famir, this is Jazira's nieces? Or, I mean, Famir's nieces?
Yes, ma'am.
Dream. Interesting. Yes, I would like to take those and maybe study them for a little bit.
Out of curiosity, why is milk not allowed in your country?
It's sort of an old archaic law. I'm not really sure why it still exists. An old remnant of the old religion.
You don't seem to be fond of the old religion. What? Why keep it then? You are the empress.
Well, change is hard for some people, and instituting change is usually a democratic process, and not everyone can agree on everything.
A democratic process, and as the empress, really. Let me ask you, what about these pyramids? What makes them so special? It seemed like there was a problem. The guards were a little bit on edge.
So, most of the city you see around you is fairly new. A long time ago, you may have heard this by now, this whole land was conquered by Barosia, and all Amishan architecture was torn down, except for a few things. And those pyramids are two of those things. They're ancient, older than most of us can even remember.
Any chance we can get a tour of them, just to experience your culture a little bit better?
I'm afraid not. The Dark Pyramid in the center is off limits to pretty much everybody but the Empress and my priestesses. And the other pyramid is where I will be buried when I die.
Well, that seems to be difficult. Can I become a priestess?
Well, you are kind of the wrong gender. Less than that. I believe 5 are missing now.
Any idea when the next one's gonna go missing, or who it might be? Hypotheses.
I mean, they seem to be going missing fairly rapidly. It's only been over a few months now. But that leads me to the piece of information I do have for you. What do you boys know about the Amishan religion?
Religion. What can you tell me about this? Religion.
So, we don't worship gods per se.
Oh, that's good.
You see these 4 horsemen around you. And she sort of like motions to the statues, sort of like put up around the throne room.
I see
She
the
does,
horseman.
As she does, I lower my body and put my hand on the ground so Newland can slither on my body as a snake, as he turned into a snake.
Okay.
I see the four horsemen. Yeah, aye.
Well, these are our champions, if you will. And we worship a group of champions that essentially are in a constant battle with the evils of the world. Not the evils, that's not the right word. With your fears.
One sec. Your audio is fucked up for the sound. I think.
Yeah, it started to fuck up. I
thought it was my headset.
Yeah, I thought it was mine too. I was about to reset it.
It was fucking me up. Sorry. See.
Is that any better?
better.
Yeah.
Well, no. I don't really know what plane they're on. You see, we don't know how many there are, but we know there's at least a dozen or so fears. You know, one of them is fear of the dark, or fear of falling, fear of the dark or deep ocean. They all fall under these different beings. Now, the reason I bring this up is north of here, there.
Deep ocean. Which one's a deep ocean? Just real quick.
Well, have you ever heard of thalassophobia? Fear of being out in open water, or just fear of ocean in general?
I don't understand that. The ocean's great.
Well, some people don't have the fear, of course. Not universal.
We all kind of like water here. I mean,
As
Yeah.
someone who suffers from this fear, I know.
you don't like the water? Is that why you didn't come help me that one time?
I went into a big spiel about how much I disliked the water.
I almost drowned.
I didn't like it at all.
I breathe underwater and I almost drowned. This fucking big ass purple thing almost took me out.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of shot that I don't like about the water.
Well, back when I got that key, I saw this big ass purple mountain thing that was turning around. I thought it was gonna try and kill me. I couldn't barely breathe.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Well,
even
you're
move.
saying about the 12 fears or some shit. I don't.
I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know how many there are. Nobody knows. But, anyways, north of here, there's an excavation site. We have recently discovered a couple years ago what we believe to be the ancient Amishan capital. Now, there are teams there excavating, and right about the same time that these disappearances started, they uncovered something. Now,
Did they uncover something before the first disappearance or right after?
Before, shortly before.
Okay.
Now, I haven't been able to get the details or go up there myself just because of everything going on. But I know what they uncovered has to do with these fears. So I just thought maybe they could be related.
Where is it? I'm writing it down. He's writing it down in his notes.
She said it's to the north.
It's to the north. It's about 20 miles to the north. North by northeast. You'll know it when you see it. Another giant pyramid.
Well, Empress, I'm pretty sure that just based off of Martin and Lalo and Newland that I think we'd be willing to help, but I know I require a couple of certain things in order to make sure I myself am able to perform at 100%.
Of course. No favor will go unrewarded.
Well, I'm talking about in order to perform the job itself.
And what would you need to perform the job?
Volcanic glass.
Volcanic glass.
I'll
That's
be honest.
right.
I could
Are
use.
you familiar with the Druga? Us dark dwarfs or the grey dwarfs?
I am not. I must admit, you're the first one I've seen.
You see, places like this, the bright, the sun, the things of those sorts. They a lot of times that they just it hurts my eyes to be out during the day. The volcanic glass, I have an artificer in town working on a project for me to create something that could protect my eyes from it. I don't think I'd be very useful if I wasn't able to see what I was looking at during the day over there. If you're able to procure me some volcanic glass, that'd be extremely helpful.
I could see what I can do.
Sorry to interrupt. It's just, I want to set the expectations. I'd like to be transparent as possible.
If y'all were to go investigate this dig site for me, figure out what they uncovered, see if it's even relevant, and may not be at all. Come back here and report to me what you find. Your time will, of course, be rewarded. And we can speak about future rewards depending on where this takes us.
There a time limit on this? Time constraints.
Well, I'd like to figure out why the future leaders of my nation are going missing fairly quickly.
I appreciate your eminence. And what can I call you?
We give
You
up
can
our
refer
names
to her by
Empress.
Empress. Such divine deserves to be respected and treated well. Like
He tells
something
Puther that
soft and delicate.
you were really respecting her. Her assets earlier. Her
I
pillow.
as a I as
Her
a
tig
grey
old
dwarf
titties.
takes you know takes very good care and you know uh, I just respect things that deserve to be respected, and
You look like you
you
wanted to
you
mine her
you
shaft.
lass are you lass are very respectable. You didn't bring the Empress a gift. I brought you something, Empress. Let me see your hand. All right, put my hand out.
Empress, can I ask you your opinion on something?
I'm giving the Empress a gift. Can you give me a second, lad?
After you're done with the
She-
gifts.
Cautiously, she reaches her hand out
Don't
to
be
receive you.
don't be shy. Here's my gift. I make eye contact with her and I kiss her on the top of her hands.
She blushes once again. It is a lovely gift.
Well, there's more though. That came from if you know what I mean.
Unfortunately, good sir, by law, I must stay single.
I'm not a man of the you know ball and chain type either, unless the circumstances warrant.
Empress,
Can't you see I'm giving the Empress a gift, lad?
yeah, but I think I might have something that can help her with the daughters.
Any gifts that go to the Empress or any of that sort of information should go to me first. I'll be the one to to tell her everything that she needs to know.
Empress,
Plenty of time for all your questions. No
I
reason
have,
to speak over.
this might help you with finding your I don't know if it's your niece,
No,
but
that's not my niece. But
here is some hair that I have. And he brings her living hair from one of the most recent missing daughter of the priestess.
Very interesting.
It might be helpful if you have mages that can cast scrying spells to find her.
Would you believe we had already attempted that?
It didn't work.
It did not.
Interesting. Well, I suppose.
They are either we fear the worst, or they're being hidden from us.
And I just have one other question. Does this box mean anything to you? And he shows her the box.
She sort of looks at it pretty intently. Sort of.
Can you read it?
I don't believe I know what this language is, if it even is a language. Where did you find this?
It was given to me by someone who seems to have left town.
Interesting gift. Maybe some kind of puzzle. Or, I don't know.
Perhaps you can guide me to someone who might be able to help.
Well, actually, when you head to the dig site, the chief archaeologist there, he's studied many languages and knows a lot more about ancient history than I do. It might be our best bet.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate the help. And kind of puts his hat to the side.
Favorite fruit? I don't know if I've quite thought about that. There's a desert cactus berry that grows deep in the desert. It is maybe the most delicious thing I've ever tasted, but they're rare and very expensive. Quest accepted.
All right. Lalo bows and starts to leave.
Empress, before I go, do you think if we were to head out to go to the north to go check out the dig site, could you possibly ask around and expedite the process of getting that volcanic glass? I'd like to, have them before we leave.
I don't think I could get it before you leave. Well, depending on when you leave. I guess if y'all took y'all's time, it might be possible, but
I don't want to put a delay on anything, but no harm in asking, I would say. I appreciate it. I'll be on my way.
I will
Newland says goodbye.
dwarf that I will do everything in my power to get it here as quick as possible.
Very well. All right then. I'll follow Newland and Lilo. They're heading out.
You mean Martin and Lalo Newland is on
Yeah,
you?
sorry, Martin and Layla. Mine's a snake.
I'm a snake.
Uther also has a fucking familiar, apparently.
As
An unfamiliar familiar.
as y'all head out, Martin, you hear something in your head. I don't know if you want it in private or if you want it in open.
Fucking private.
Yeah, as y'all are walking away, in your head you hear,
Be careful, Martin. I can see that you are a very sad and lonely person sometimes. Be careful how much you give in to that. For I have experience with loneliness. It's one of the fears I've fought the most.
and that's it. All right.
Hey, though.
Yeah, I know. I think we should do the I think we should do the queen thing. But I think we should. I think we should. I think I want to do the pirate thing, but I think we should do before we decide anything. I think we should go find Gur and figure out what's going on with the fucking what's there with the bitch.
Are you sure you want to do that first? Because we have an opportunity to go do something new. Do you even care about Gur? That's a real question. If you don't give a fuck about Gur, then I don't want to put him on the forefront. And I do know that the carnivals, like, if we go do that, we need to. I think that we need to focus on getting back to this task. Like, I don't want to get caught up in things over at the carnival.
I don't either. I just want to make sure. I just want to see if Gur's there and then head up.
Because we do have a tendency as a group to wander off and then go pick up things elsewhere. So we have an opportunity to.
I just want to see if Gur's safe. We have milk.
So why don't we? So yeah, then I guess the carnival. I guess. I think carnivals. It's either carnival and then the north, or pirates in the north. I think. Because I don't think the pirates would take too long. I could be wrong.
I mean, if y'all want DM intervention to tell y'all things, I can. But
I think the pirates are gonna take a long time because we talked about how the pirates were like a huge problem.
What was the guy's name? That was a different area, though, wasn't it? You're talking about it was a different area, and it was a different guy who had the bounty out for him. Remember?
Yeah, they're probably related.
I don't know. DM intervention. What are you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, all tasks are gonna take quite a while, depending on which one y'all go to. The pirate thing is gonna be a little bit harder, maybe. Might be a little bit higher level quest, but it's still doable. So y'all can definitely do whatever y'all want.
I kind of want to do the pirate thing now.
You kind of want to do the pirate thing now?
Yeah.
I guess it's also comes down to, like, we'll probably get in combat if we go do the pirate thing. Are we combat ready? And then the carnival is going to be a lot of RP, which I'm cool with.
I would say,
and I already know that the fucking up north, it's going to take a shitload of time for us to get there because we're going to get distracted.
The carnival will be a lot of RP. Up north will be a mix, and then pirates would be more combat oriented.
All right, up north.
I think, yeah. I think, what if we do the...
I say y'all started heavy with combat, and then we haven't had any in a while.
So maybe... Well, if they're all going to take long, then yeah, maybe north is the best thing. Should we start...
I mean, not long, but they're all probably like...
At least a session or a half or something like that, I would assume.
Session or multi-session ordeals.
Should we maybe, if we are all in agreement, should we go get our stuff ready in preparation to head north?
I'm prepped.
Yeah.
I say fuck it, let's do it.
Main quest, let's go.
I vote main quest.
Whatever gets us more.
2 main quests, 3 main quests, troll. All right.
We're not ready, we're chosen.
Well, then I guess, do we want to go to Famir and tell him what she told us? So like, Martin and Laylo seem to be the go-to.
Famir.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go over to Famir and be like, Famir, we're heading north. We need to. The queen has asked us to go there. There's some shit we need to uncover for her. Something about your 4 horsemen. They found some stuff. Some evil shit's there. We want to go there. We want to find it. The only thing I'm worried about though is
What does that have to do with the kidnappings?
I fucking no idea, but she told us to head up there for her.
Apparently, whenever we were talking to her, she had said that right before the kidnappings happened, that they uncovered something of her in some ruins up in the north. And
Yeah,
she thinks that they might tie into the disappearances, so she wants us to take a look at it.
that's right.
Am I right, or am I
You're-
missing something?
You know, you're fucking right.
Prince, what the fuck are you doing? So I think that, based on this, Lalo and Martin and Newland and I want to, look at to set up transportation to get up to the north to those routes. Perhaps you can help us get on our way. We don't want to waste any time. This seems to be a pretty urgent matter.
All right, I can definitely get us set up with some transportation. Did you? How far away is it? Did she tell you where it is?
She said it was to the northeast.
I think I know the location she's talking about. I guess they started a dig there. All right. I mean, that's really just a day's ride, but you would just want to be prepped with water and stuff, so I can make sure that y'all's caravan is ready to go. And I think Beer and Fudd would have no problem getting y'all there. Well, I know exactly what you're referring to, and it's very rare, and it's much further than 10 miles north of the desert. You'd have to go pretty deep in the desert. I mean, past where all the cities are, the part that's not really inhabited. Probably a week riding, yeah. You never know, though. People find it in weird spots sometimes. You'll know it, though. It's a red and yellow berry that grows on top of a very, very painful cactus bush.
What, it's poisonous or something?
It is a irritant on the needles. They leave a lasting pain. We have different definitions of delightful, I think. Yeah, I figured.
You think we'd be ready to depart by, I don't know, when you guys want to leave? Tomorrow morning or this evening?
I think it's only noon. Why don't we head out now?
Very well.
I think if we
Can
head
you
out
make
now,
these arrangements?
let's get going. That way, if we get there, we can sit there in the night. We can do some scouting.
Well, it sounds like I don't know if we necessarily need to do some scouting, because it seems as though there's people there that are with the Empress, but yeah.
Perhaps. If it's about the people missing, though, it may be good to do some scouting. Famir, are you coming with us, or if not, could you?
I was going to head back to the Zira here in a few days, so I have a few days open if you wanted me to go with you. It's up to you.
Famir, you don't have to come with, but
I'm
perhaps you
not
could
doing
leave us.
anything.
Perhaps you could leave us with something that might, well, let people know that we are in your employ. So we don't have any more issues like we ran into. Pretty much.
It's up to you. I have some pins here that I give to my bodyguards, so people know that they work for me. Y'all are free to take them and wear them.
I love pins.
Well, here you go. And he hands you some golden pins.
He puts a
Very
pin on.
shiny.
I reach out with my snake-like face and just naturally gravitate towards the pin.
Forgot you were a snake. Why do y'all have a snake with you?
Oh, that's just Newland.
He's a bird.
Ah, your friend turned into a snake. I see.
Very well then. Should we go get our stuff ready and
Let's do
start
that.
making our way?
Famir, any chance you could hand us some health potions in case the going gets tough?
I actually don't have any health potions on me. Most stuff is shot up in price with the start of the war. Things have gotten expensive around here.
Fair enough. How much do they cost?
More
I
than
know.
you can afford.
And the lesser ones are going for about 20 gold right now, so quite a bit.
All right, all right. Well, I'm gonna head over to the. All right, well, guys, I'll meet you back there when we get ready. I'm gonna head over to the shop to see what's going on with my grappling hook. You gonna come with me?
They didn't have anything ready. I told you about it earlier today.
Well, I thought that
They
maybe
don't have the surprise.
Well, they said they could make it from scratch, but it would cost more.
It was a 500% markup, lad.
Well, I do have that 20 gold.
Oh, well. I don't know if you'd want to spend 20 gold on it, lad. We could, on the way there, we could possibly run into the scrap metal. And I'm pretty sure the Empress would be more than willing to supply you with the stuff in order to make it. But if you don't want to go waste your money on it, then that's your money.
Fine.
It's not even that I don't think that you deserve them. I think that's fine. I just don't think it makes logical sense when they're so damn expensive.
All right. How long does it take to get back to the where we're staying?
From the palace to the tavern?
Yeah.
Probably like 15, 20 minutes.
All right. Layla's gonna pay for one of those people that walk around with the carts. Gonna take a cart back.
Really flexing, huh?
Yeah, rickshaw. How much was the rickshaw?
Rickshaw was 1 silver.
All right. 1 silver paid. He got there early to help.
I'll go tend to beer and Fud. Or,
Yeah.
well, to get ready because I have everything that I own on me.
Uh, Layla would already had everything done because he got there early because the rickshaw was faster. So he's waiting on everyone.
As you get back to the tavern, Hat chimes in. Wow. Meeting an empress.
Well, all in a day's work, Doc.
We had quite the conversation. I don't think she's very fond of me.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. She had choice words for me.
Well, I don't really know either of you too well, but you've been on my head, and I kind of enjoy having you around. And in the short amount of time you've been with me, I gotta say, I'd definitely choose you over her.
Very kind of you. Not sure the most wise decision, but I like it.
Yeah.
Now these friends of yours, you've got to get rid of them.
No,
My God, how do you expect to accomplish anything?
I don't think so. We're gonna have to keep them. They're useful, especially the dwarf.
Oi.
Useful, maybe. Cannon fodder.
Now, if we're talking cannon fodder, that bird is
You should have
definitely
been
cannon
thought.
fodder.
You would have loved thought.
You would have loved Thok. He was a good man.
I see him in your memories. He was a good slave.
Indeed. Indeed. Cut into profits a little bit, though.
I
A
mean,
lot of
orders
it.
for free. Meat, cheese, quite a deal.
Not quite as good as the gold I would have received, but all the same. You eat, by the way.
Nah.
Well, if you ever decide you want to, we made some good stuff. Perhaps you can probe my memories for the taste.
I do miss tasting things. Maybe someday.
You had a body before.
I don't know if I call it a body. Well, I have an appointment though. I'll be leaving now.
Well, I'll talk to you later. And he's gonna continue to set things up.
You get the supplies ready and everything, and the other guys start pouring in. And they come across you already roping beer and Fudd to the caravan.
I think we're set. I think we're headed out. And
Oh, fuck, Arden.
Laylo's on the front,
Let's do it.
holding Laylo and Fudd, looking out at the sun as it's starting to set, as it's later in the day. Still
Take this
high.
time to rest. I guess a long rest on the 10-mile journey, if that's possible.
I'm gonna short rest on the 10-mile journey.
Somebody's got to drive.
I'm gonna drive, but I mean, I feel like I can drive and short rest at the same time.
I'd say you could short rest, yeah. Or you can't long rest.
Would I be able to long rest?
If y'all are, yeah, like whoever's not driving can sleep
wanna-
in the bed.
I guess I just want to like restore my spell slot from my earlier Thunderous Smite. So yes, long rest. Clocks.
It's going to be about a mile an hour, so.
His beta blockers are going to run out soon, aren't they?
You know. Got about 5 hours left.
Laylo hands the. Well, we have 2 cards, don't we?
I guess y'all do have 2 cards.
Yeah, so I'm gonna drive the one, and then Martin will drive the other. But Martin usually drives with me, but Puther can be with me this time.
I mean, y'all don't have to take both cards. I could just take one. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we can just take one, I think.
We'll take my card then. I'm gonna go consult the. I'm gonna go look at my my bottle and see what I see. It's usually got fun stuff in it. I wonder what Doc thinks of this bottle. I picked it up from a sailor. Very interesting. Not as interesting as Doc.
Do we want to get there and then call it when we get there?
Yeah. I was just going to
Sounds
load the
good.
map up and give y'all a look at what y'all are going to, and then
6, unless there's something that happens, we could get there, right? Get there, see what we're looking at, and then we'll go to bed. Oh, that shit looks
Damn.
dope.
Damn, what is that?
Silithus? In the new expansion? Legion?
Are you talking about the fucking Oldham or whatever it is, the desert area?
That's what it looks like to me. While it's fucking corrupted by Cthulhu or whoever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here.
that one's from Battle for Azeroth. What was it?
Oh,
Starts with an N.
he spent so much time there.
The fuck is it called? Was it like the Lost? It was it the Lost Isle? Vazir? Vazir? No, that's
Was
no.
Cataclysm.
Yeah, hold on.
Ajara. Yeah.
Nazjatar.
Nazjatar. I knew it started with an N. It does give off Nazjatar vibes. Looks dope though. Excited to explore it.
Fuck yeah, I'm ready to
I
explore
feel like
it.
there's gonna be a lot of shiny things here.
With my hat. With Doc.
Oh yeah, I would be stealing everything.
Still
Hide all your
all the
shiny
things.
objects.
Doing all the things.
Shit, boys. GG. Yeah, that was a good one.